all of my work is, in a sense, international. When I go back and work in the United States, they said, oh, your work is so European. And then when I work in Europe, they said, oh, it's so American. So, an artist's work is always one thing. It's one body. It's like a tree, you know. It sometimes has leaves, sometimes it doesn't have leaves, sometimes it's in a storm, and sometimes a branch is broken, but it's the same tree. So I think all of my work is one thing. It is one continuum. But that being said, I mean, you take different directions. Sometimes you say, you know, what should I not do? And then you do that. So some years ago, people said, oh, Robert Wilson is not interested in words and text. He's only interested in images in the theater. So I decided I would learn Hamlet, and I would learn all the parts, and learn perhaps the greatest play ever written. So the part of Gertrude, Ophelia, the king, Hamlet, and speak as a monologue, the text. It was a challenge. Right now I want to build a library. And I've been thinking, in a sense, we don't need to know math any longer because it's in a computer. You don't really need to know history because it's in the computer. But what can we not replace? And I think intuition. So I'd like to build a library of inspiration. It can be so many things. It's a big opus. I established a center on Long Island, and I think of the center as a kind of apple. And this apple has a crystal cube in the core. This crystal cube can reflect the universe. This crystal cube allows me to see what's happening in Pakistan, Afghanistan, in Bahia, in Brazil. It's the center of Watermill, the center I have on Long Island, but this can reflect the world. It's a place to return to for knowledge, for inspiration. Our communities need centers. In medieval village, you would have a cathedral. So the cathedral was the highest place in the community. It was a place where intellectuals came. It was a spiritual center. It was a place where artists showed paintings. It was a place where music was composed and written. It was a place of congregation, and it was the center of the village. So our villages need centers. I think the Library of Inspiration is so much bigger than anything I can imagine that that's the big challenge. I'm not sure what it means, how to do it, but it's, I think, a project I'd like to work on for the last years of my life. Alice, in Alice in Wonderland, when she met the caterpillar, caterpillar said to Alice, "Everything you can think of is true." Tom Waits said, "The dish ran away with the spoon."